Humans have proved time after time that they are not trustworthy and they're rarely dependable. With that being said, this video is not only for the street people. This video applies to everybody. Number one, when people show you who they are, believe them. Fuck what they say. Focus on what they do. We've seen countless examples of people being snakes. They showing that they snakes, they doing snake shit, and then when it come down to it, they snake you out. 800 Fats. I just did the story a couple days ago about how he slimed out his own cousin. Before that, what was his track record? His track record was sliming people out that 800 was cool with. 800 was cool with people. Boom. After he slimed them out, they wasn't cool no more, you know? Your reputation always precedes you. If people have a reputation for being slimy, for being cutthroat, believe it. 9 times out of 10, it's true. And there's always normally a warning before destruction. Number 2, learn to analyze situations in your head before they happen. It's kind of like playing chess where you have to think moves ahead. The purpose for this is, if something does happen, now you got some type of plan versus sitting there like a deer caught in the motherfucking headlights, you know? You've already pictured this scenario in your head, so now you have some type of blueprint on what it is that you're gonna do, now that this situation has happened. This has literally helped me out a lot of times. Me picturing scenarios in my head on what I would do if this happened or that happened. That's very, very, very important. You always trying to think steps ahead in life because you never know when the unexpected is gonna happen. Number 3, always test those around you. That's right. You want to test people that's around you to make sure that they worthy of being around you. A female that you liking, that your guys know you talking to, put her on that nigga. Put her on one of your guys, or put her on, if you testing her, put one of your guys on her. It works both ways. And if he come back and tell you like, hey man, she ain't shit, bro. 9 times out of 10, you can have some type of trust for him. You know what I'm saying? The best way I found to be is, of course, through money. Now, this works very well with a $100 bill. It's something about them blues that make people act a fool, right? Okay, now, the downside to this is you're going to lose $100. But the upside to this is you're going to dodge so many problems, man, by getting this grimy, slimy motherfucker out of your life, right? Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to drop or leave the $100 bill in a place where you know that only the person that you testing is going to get the $100 bill, is going to see the $100 bill. You know what I'm saying? Don't make it obvious, and never say nothing about it. Whether they come back and tell you or not, never say anything about it. But if they don't come back and tell you or ask you like, hey man, did you drop, did you drop some money? Is this yours, bro? Because motherfucker ain't gonna want to get it back, especially a broke motherfucker. Hey man, did you drop some money? Yeah, I dropped some money. How much was it? It was 100, man. Oh yeah, this yours. But some people do it like that because, they want to make sure that you the one dropped it. You know what I'm saying? If they don't come say nothing to you about that money, man, I'm telling y'all, get as far away from them as possible. I'm telling you, that works. That's actually old. That's an old trick, but it's very effective. You cannot trust them. You know what I'm saying? Because that's basically stealing. Like real talk. And the motherfucker that'll steal from you will kill you. Get them out your circumference. I'm telling you. Number 4, put audio and visual cameras in places where people, won't expect them to be. It works especially well in cars, man. Put a camera in your vents or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that you got audio and video. The audio is kind of, depending on where the camera's placed, the audio is going to be what's more important. Why? Because when you're not around, people say and do a lot of shit. You need to be trying to see and hear how people really feel about you while you're not around. That's going to say a lot. You might hop out the car. I'm finna run to the store real quick. Oh, man, this bitch ass nigga. Anything, I'm telling y'all, this right here is another good way of really figuring out who you got around you and what they got on their mind. I'm telling you, this shit work. Number 5, learn to trust your gut. Learn to trust your gut. This one is so important. There's been countless times where I just felt like something wasn't right. And it turns out something wasn't right. You know what I'm saying? And the good thing about this is, even if you just being paranoid, you know, you still win at the same time. Sometimes you gotta be paranoid. Paranoia is a good thing, especially nowadays when you can't trust nobody. Paranoia is a great thing. You feel me? Or the vibes are off, hey, go with your gut instincts first and foremost, you know? Another thing that you know, I've realized in life, and if you've heard this before, whoever told you this knew what was going on. If you got somebody around you, man, and your pets or your children do not like this person, something may not be right about them. Their vibe is off. Pets and children are, they innocent, you know? They innocent. They don't even know. They don't know what you done did in the streets. The only thing they understand is they can feel your aura. They can feel your spirit. If your pets or your kids ain't rocking with this motherfucker, every time he come around, the dog always barking, trying to bite him around his ankles and shit like that, or, you know, your kids don't really like him, they scared of him, or they, you know, they crying, you know, around him and shit like that, I'm telling y'all, man, hey, you might want to watch him, keep him away from you. You might want to keep him at arm's length, because something may not be right about him. Let me know in the comment section if y'all got pointers or tips dealing with closing your back door and locking it. Real talk. This video could possibly save somebody's life, man.